Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we're playing Mega Man. This is on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for the PlayStation 2. This was also available on the original Xbox and the GameCube. I highly suggest you get the PlayStation 2 version just because I think the controller is the best for playing this kind of game. Now, before you guys start pointing out differences from the original, this is on the easier Navi mode, which I prefer, so some of the tunes are remixed. And some parts of the game are easier, but it's easier for me to make a video than play something that's hard and then try to record and talk at the same time. This was actually the only Mega Man game I actually owned before I owned the Anniversary Edition. It wasn't the first Mega Man game I've ever played though. I played the Mega Man games, it's a weird order. I played on the first one I've ever played was Mega Man 3, then I played Mega Man 2, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 6. Actually, it's Mega Man 6, Mega Man 5, and then Mega Man 7, Mega Man 8, 9, and 10. It's a lot of Mega Mans. We haven't even covered the X series yet. So, it's on Navi mode. I'm gonna try Gutsman stage. Some parts of the level are going to be cut off due to easiness, but it's just to give you a good idea. Now, I was never a terrible, huge fan of Mega Man himself, but I always liked the artwork of the characters. As you can probably be able to tell that this is a remixed version of this Navi mode. You can see a little bird, I can't remember his name, from Mega Man 5. This was one of the first games you actually got to pick your levels in, so that was pretty novel for the time, and taking the enemy's powers too. This level used to throw me off as a kid because of this part, and as an adult apparently. It kind of throws me off when the things are going to go down. You have to jump right when the bottom part's about to go on the thin wired part. One thing I like about this is, well, here's, before I get into that, you see this exclamation part, this Navi mode where Dr. Light will talk to you. I just like the updated interface of this, and it's easier to change powers because if you look to your left, you can obviously see I'm not an NES life bar there. The graphics are shit. I'm really bad at this, especially when talking. That's why I decided to put this on the easy mode. I actually can get pretty far in this game. I don't think I've ever beaten it on the NES. Those little disappearing things that appear and reappear on Iceman stage really frustrated the shit out of me. I'd usually get stuck on that part. Shit. This is a joke. I originally recorded Mega Man 2. And I recorded it with the camera and it looked really horrible. My phone went off for some reason. One thing I don't like is you can tell Mega Man's on ice a little bit. Now what was I going to get into? One thing I don't like is you have these really nice collections on the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. Oh shit. And the original Xbox and the original GameCube, and then you go to like the PlayStation store and they're selling these games for like $5, $10 a piece, and this set I think for, wow, you got 8 Mega Man games plus 2 fighting Mega Man games for $30, and I'm just like, it just sucks. that was lucky. They're doing the same thing with their arcade collections. Like all the games you could get on the Capcom arcade disc that cost $30 when new, and if you get them used, you can probably get them like $10. And they're charging all these people again for these games. I'm just like, it sucks because they know there's no backwards compatibility, and I feel like they're taking advantage of people with it. Like if they really wanted to be honest, and the system doesn't have backwards compatibility, then make a one disc that has all the games on it instead of making you release them online. I just think that's greedy, but Capcom's also the one that had the on-disc DLC, which is ridiculous. And this totally skipped this part where you climb down this long-ass ladder. But for video and time purposes, it works out. It's warning you about guts, man, I'm sure. One thing about Mega Man games, those gates are always like your checkpoint. Haven't played this in a while. You can pretty much mess around in this on this easy mode. I suggest you play Navi mode on normal. This mode's kind of way too easy, but it's good for making videos with. But this can go to the difficulty as the NES game without the Navi mode interface, and you can even add flicker if you want. Play Bomb Man stage, and then I'll probably call it a day on this video. Those things look so weird. Oh, I just got invited to something I'll never go to. I hope the person that invited me doesn't read that. That would suck. Person I think lives in a different state now, so I wouldn't probably venture out anyway. But sadly, I don't think a lot of the people on my Facebook, even though I post my videos, are into it. I don't really have a lot of friends that like I hang out with that are really into games as much as me, unless they're contemporary. Most of the friends I have are actually more PC gamers, because a lot of the friends I acquired, whereas when I worked at a computer factory, most people are pro PC. There's not a lot of console gamers. I've never been a terribly huge PC gamer because I didn't get a PC, and I shouldn't say we as a family didn't get fucked. There's my dog busting in the door again. I wish he'd really quit that. It startles the crap out of me. Alright, I think I showed you enough of Mega Man 1. For those of you that aren't in the Mega Man games for the next few videos or so, I apologize, you're probably going to be bored, but I'm going to cover all the regular Mega Man games. But they'll be on this in Navi mode because I feel like it's easier, although the last few are going to be kind of difficult, like 9, 10, let's just see, 7, 8, 9, and 10 aren't going to be in Navi mode and probably will be pretty difficult. But 1 through 6 will be in Navi mode, so there you go. Even though It looks like the NES. This is on the PS2. I am rambling and it's boring, but like I said, my first video, this is the first video I'm recording today. I usually record 4 at a time. The first one's always slow. So, yeah, Mega Man 1 for the NES, but played on the PlayStation 2 on Mega Man Anniversary Collection. If you can find it and you have the means to play it, I highly suggest you get it. It's well worth the money if you can get it $30 or under, especially considering how much the Mega Man games cost if you bought them on the NES. Some of them are like $60-$70 a piece, which is ridiculous. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching and take care. Bye.